Live. We're going to do this one short. Labor Day code will end tonight at midnight. So you can place as many orders as you want. Every qualified order gets a free item. The free item is a boot bag, which is bigger than a tool bag. It's a boot bag light, and it has handles on it, and we're letting you pick your own color combos. That code dies tonight at midnight. So you've only got, I think, maybe 2.5 hours. Been in here selling. We ran around today, got a bunch of stuff done here on the property in the building, and just finished sewing up some stuff. And I just thought I'd throw this on here for a couple minutes to talk to you guys. We can talk about whatever you want to discuss, as long as you're typing out and interacting. We'll run for a little while. Halloween stuff. Halloween stuff is coming up. We use these for liners, right? So we make some of our bags, and we put a Halloween liner. We could put orange thread on the outside, maybe embroidery a pumpkin, you know, depending how Halloween you want to be. Or you could just have a very discreet bag and you open it up and you know that it's Halloween inside. Halloween inside this motherfucker, right? So we'll see. What's going on, guys? How is everyone? Jason Ellis, Bob Lester, I see you way up there. Second Militia, what's up? Jason, what's going on? Monty, what's up? Great Wolf, Tiger Paw. Yoder, what's up? Byron Roberts, Great Wolf, what's going on? Charlie Wood, what's up? Jason, how are you? Seems like it went all week without any notification. Yeah, weird. Prepared Patriarch, how are you? Haven't seen you in a minute. Eagle 357, Scott Markham, what's going on? Second Melissa, you're in Nashville, right? We had dinner on the way out of Nashville yesterday at Perry's Steakhouse. So these rigs. Every one of these is a little bit different. I'm just making minute changes to them, deciding how we're going to actually build them and put them out. Here is the most recent. That's how it sits. You can obviously adjust it up and down. This is it right here. My belly button is about here, right? My belt is underneath here. Belly button, nipples, and that's with no waist strap on. Now, if I bend over, okay, it's going to flop. Waist strap will keep that from happening for sure. But that's that. There's a lot of interest in these things. I'm seeing guys that I've never seen before commenting on TikTok and Instagram, and they're like, "Are these double stitched? Will the shoulder straps come?" Like just weird fucking questions, right? They don't know the company at all. Amanda, what's up? How do I order it? And I always want to, and then other dude's like, I don't like cross straps. They're too hard to put on. And I start typing out, I'm like, you have a gun. Like, if you can't figure out cross straps, holy shit, I hate to see how fucked up your life is. But I don't even, and then dude's like, man, change your music. I'm like, hey, good news. I've blocked you, and you'll never see a fucking thing we put out again. And I got a lot of weird fucking comments today, like on the Special Operations Equipment Facebook page, right? I had shared a couple of Instagram reels, I think, and guys just like somebody talking about being humble, like motherfuckers that are telling you to be humble, and you look at them, usually the ones telling you that their life is not super successful, it's not something you'd want to be a part of, and they tell you to be humble because when they're telling you to be humble and seeing your success, they're thinking about what they were not willing to do, and they're not happy with their success. And that's basically what it said. And I think it was Tate, a video from Tate. And a bunch of motherfuckers were like, the Bible says this, the Bible. I'm like, and my reply to all three of these people, I keep seeing American Gun Chick. What, is she on here, or what's going on? Is she okay? I got notification, Dire Strength, Second Militia. Belty Cat, American Gun Chick rocks. She does. She's actually a friend. Like, I know her in real life. I like her very much. Is something going on with her? I didn't see her on here. Is she on here? So my reply to these people is, stop worrying about what other people say and do, especially when you're never going to meet those people, right? Stop worrying about it. And they come back with just some crazy shit. And I'm like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and block you right now because I don't need any of your negativity in my headspace. and I hope that you have a fucking great day. And I want you to know that you will never have a great day. You will never have a great life until you simply decide to. And then I block them. Oh, I had a good interview. The interview's been up for a long time though. Why all the gun chick comments? Is she on here? You know, she did some rap songs. She mentioned me in them. We call it work is reaching out to more. It is. It's TikTok. It's organic reach. Evan Dixon, what's up? Perfect radio salesman on body inventory rig. It is. It very much is. I've got a VX6R right here. Right, a VX6R. And you can stack them. You can put radio in the back. Flat stuff up front. Pistol mags, multi-tool, tourniquets, whatever. Just got my order to go through. Had trouble with my PayPal. When I finally get it to work, I went to get my tickets for SRF and couldn't find it. Weird. American Gun Chick said to come over and say, oh, right on, right on. Tell Raquel what's up. Risky Krisky, what's up? Definitely need the covert rig in my life. So the question is, right, on the covert rig, what color covert rig do you get, right? Because it's covert. So do we get the super cool multicam black? Most of us, not all of us, most of us are going to have a black shirt on typically. So if you got a windbreaker and it hangs in the middle, you don't see any of this black here. So what color do you get, right? And then the elastic, for 4-inch elastic right now, all I have is black. So we're seeing what's available right now directly from vendors. So the multi-tool is in its own pocket. They are. You can see it right here, right? So mag, right? Mag, and it's not a pocket. It is literally flat elastic. Flat elastic over time will wear out. Flat elastic will fail over time. Sharp things will cut it. Abrasion will ruin it, and we have 0 way to warranty it. So just know that going into that, right? This is a covert rig. This is not some shit that you're gonna leave on your dash and fucking abuse. It is not some shit that you're gonna run 400 fucking classes. Eventually, there will probably be some issues with it. It's very light. It's very streamlined. The webbing on the edges here are not tucked under. This is raw webbing, right? That's a raw edge. We heat them, we sear them and burn them really well. But you can see that yes, this is elastic on the front. This is elastic on the back. This one I just made is 3 pieces of elastic. So there's basically elastic in the middle. So right here, you have elastic in the back slot. You have elastic in the front. So which one, you know, and I think that I don't like this. This works great for this, but this gets really loose. So more work, more labor. I think the way to really do this to consumer is to make this pocket on the front not wide. However, with this pocket, the big one on the front, and I don't think that's the way to do this. It puts a lot of stress on the front. You could jam a second mag and double layer it. That's a completely different build. If you're going to do that, that's not a covert rig, right? That's an LBV at that point. All I wear is black. Gray or black? Yeah, gray is what I thought. I don't have any gray elastic. We don't run a lot of gray stuff. I'm gonna reach out and see. American Gun Chick is hot. She's cutie. She is. Can you integrate a girdle into for my extra winter pounds? The good news is these ones, and this needs a pull tab on it. It needs a grab tab. It's Velcro, right? So you could, but it's open on the back. So if you need it to come, you know, if you're just a fucking super wide dude, yeah, you could. And with that, you're gonna have this hook Velcro now grabbing everything. So I would just silence that with another piece of loop Velcro. I would also, I think I would take this and put 1.5 inch Velcro across here to deaden the middle so that you had 2 strips. so that if you do have to take this, because it's a bitch to take this thing off, right? Especially if you have the back strap on, it's way easier to just open this. And that's why I feel that that's probably a better way to do it. The original ones that we did not have that. But this will still allow you to put a placard here. You can still put your dangler here. You can scale this and make it much larger. But I think for the sake of being able to get it off fast in an emergency or just take it off, I would deaden that Velcro. And that's just little tricks. I mean, that's just shit that you don't know until you see somebody do it. Way Johnny Cash all black. Rich, what's up, man? How are you? Build the mag sleeve like the stacked rig with elastic for the pistol mag pouch. No, we're not fucking doing that. That's a complete different build, and that takes you into a rig that's fucking $350. These are flat and super covert, and well, super flat because they are not built the way we do the stack mag. But what you probably also don't realize is this is built the way the stacked mag is. That's what's here. So you've got that there. Right? So that is what that is. There's the tip of the light. There's the magazine. So the multi-tools, okay, I think we've answered all these. Do you make the NSW chest rigs? Do you still? Yes, I think we're actually about to make some NSW chest rigs. Like the version with the rifle pistol combo on both each side. They all have that, man. Every one of these has that. The first one of these rigs was 3 years ago or so, and even back then it had it. Is that the H harness? No, this is not the H harness. This is just webbing shoulder straps that cross in the back. These are very similar. These are the shoulder straps that come with the micro rig, but they don't have buckles, right? So that it's flatter. What these have is just a webbing loop that you put a split ring on. So this is just a key ring is all that is. And this is Velcro here so that it is completely flat. And because it goes into a ring here, it has to be able to take apart. So that's why it's got this Velcro right here that just Velcros flat. But with that, you could also take and slip repair buckles onto them. And then you could rig that up. I mean, you'd have to go to a 1-inch harness. This is 1-inch webbing here. But anytime you go from 1 inch to 1.5 inches, it is way, way more stable and more comfortable. Philip Strother, how are you? Michael, yeah, hit that like button, guys. There's 65 people on here, only 51 thumbs up. Do the free thing. Back out of the comments, hit that button. And that 51, I promise you, over half of the 51 people that came on here and clicked like, they're not even on the video anymore. They've already taken off. So stop being a lazy fuck and hit the like button. Otherwise, super chat me and send me $10 because you're a lazy piece of shit. So free or $10. I got some laughs on the monkeypox pad. That's cool, isn't it? It's cool. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. This little deviant. Does he have the magpie on a leash to protect him from the cat or to tease the cat? Yeah, it'd be great under a hoodie. It absolutely would. Especially if you could, if you just had a zip up the front hoodie, right? A zipper hoodie. or even under a fucking button-up shirt, just unbuttoned. We got some lever gun rigs. We got some double wide crossbody bags. Got some mini packs. This thing here, somebody was talking about it yesterday. There was an order this morning for it, and it wasn't the dude that was asking about it. Somebody bought that thing. Vehicle med bags. You can check. If it won't let you order it, we don't have that. That's not the case with everything, but everything I showed you, all the new shit. I've got some of the Super MAGA Ultra Super Kit bags up there. A few of those available. I have some round duffels available. Inventory should be correct on all that, so if you order it, it will ship out. Pearl Snap shirt, yes. Do we make any certain gear for SRF buyers? We don't. We can't. I gave away 200 special grocery bags to the first 200 SRF guys that came in the door. And it had a lot of promo stuff and items and different shit in it from other companies. But we did some colors and combos that we'd never done. We always intend to have stuff for SRF buyers, but I mean, I can't build enough stuff for everyday customers. We're doing well just to even have no empty gaps when people come in the shop. Have you used the Milwaukee chainsaw? I have not. Actually, I thought I was going to show you it. I've got a couple dead trees at the top of the hill. The roots got cut when they put that Ridgeline Pond in there. And I'm gonna fall a couple of those trees, and I'll use the chainsaw there. Amanda was using these tonight, though. I meant to ask her, and I haven't heard whether she liked the DeWalt or the Milwaukee better. Any new hoodie designs? Yes, we were talking about hoodie designs just the other day. And we're getting ready. I literally, as soon as it cools off any at all, I start wearing the lightweight hoodie, and I love our lightweight hoodie. This one here, we did it in several designs. We're gonna do these this year again. And the lightweights, we can get it with a red liner or a blue liner inside the hood, which is cool. And then our expeditionary hoodies are badass. And then I live in the Katanica hoodie. Coming in late. Right on, Charlie. Will Harrigan, what's up? Have you used the Milwaukee chain? Okay, that was you that asked that. Odie Black Covert Rig. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, because I have, yeah, we can do that. Because I have the accents on it, like the webbing will be OD, and then the elastical will be black. Any experience with Mr. Buddy Heaters? Looking at grabbing a few in case there's an energy issue this winter. Drive strength, buddy. Are you not a member? Join our membership thing. It's $1. It gets you all the private videos. We just talked about that just the other day, man. And I think there's an open video even. My Amazon video I did on Friday that went up. I talked about buddy heaters. Yes, if you're going to buy a buddy heater, spend a little more and get the big buddy. It has 2 catalytic converters in there instead of just one. It'll take 2 tanks instead of one. It will still run on a single 1-pound cylinder. And for $200 on my Amazon link that I posted on that video, for $200, you get the big buddy heater and you get the 10-foot hose and the adapter so that you can run it off of a barbecue tank. And dude, I've probably got, I'll bet there's 12 of them on the property. And I buy them every year right after a storm, after everybody panic buys and then brings them back. I buy them on clearance all the time, and I usually like give them to dudes when they come into town. Inevitably, the employees, like new guys, they won't get their gas turned on or whatever, so we have them. I think it's an absolutely great product. I've used them for probably 30 years. The first ones I bought, just the little buddy heaters, and I buy them used. And 1 pound, he's about to get stung by this wasp right here. 1 pound propane cylinders used to cost, it was $5 for a pack of 2. They're $10 for a pack of 2 now. Go get it, asshole. What? Are you gonna get it or not? Dun, dun. Come here. Is that bright now? You should do an inside joke hoodie for true fans like Camden Plumbing Supply, maybe Willis Oddities Emporium. I like it, yeah, with the 503. Where do you find them used? Flea markets. Flea markets, you can get them off of, check Marketplace also. Marketplace has categories that are like home and garden and outdoor. But you could just put in Mr. Heater or Buddy Heater or even Heater. When I'm looking for tanks, right? IBC totes, 55-gallon drums, I'll just put in tank. You can search water tank, but tank will show you anything that has the word tank in it. Search heater, search Buddy Heater, search kerosene heaters, Marketplace and Craigslist. What was that? Did you hear that? Buy the hose to use the 20-pound tank. Yep. And then you can buy barbecue tanks, right? Everybody thinks barbecue tanks are worth gold right now, but every now and then you'll find a dude that has, 10 tanks or whatever. Buy them all, take them and get them filled up, and then you just have them. Propane doesn't ever go bad. The fill, they don't ever leak. You'll be glad that you had them. Got one off Let Go. Perfect, man. I don't know how to round up the dollar on the super chat. Anytime I've ever super chatted, I just go in, I click to leave a comment, and then there's a dollar sign. I hit the dollar sign and then type my comment and put in the amount that I want, and I can manually change it. It might look different on whatever device you're on. And thank you guys for the super chats, man. Garage sale, $5 each. Perfect, buddy. Perfect, man. Buy them all. I've never seen a Buddy Heater go bad. Kerosene heaters, a lot of times you'll get them, and when you turn them on, they really smoke. And, for $10, you can get a new wick. I have never, and I've put probably a dozen wicks in. I have never installed a wick in a used or old kerosene heater and not have them smoke. Like, they always smoke. So you could use it in the garage, but I wouldn't use it inside the house. I often buy kerosene heaters. They're about $130. Sometimes you'll find them for $110 on clearance or whatever. Tractor Supply, Lowe's, Home Depot. I usually keep several of them brand new in the boxes. And then when we need them, we just pull them out. And you're supposed to put the kerosene in and let the wick soak in the kerosene, for, 12 hours or whatever. I don't think I've ever done that either. Like the DeWalt better this time because it had speed reduction, which kept me from putting the bit into the wood by accident. Right on. Multicam black covert rig, Charlie Wood. Right on, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, man. All right, guys. I am going to get off of here and just go do something else and get ready for tomorrow. I'm going to not come in here, and I'm going to not eat ice cream. People think their propane heaters go bad. It's usually trash in the lines. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I would recommend, too, when you start using bulk on those Buddy heaters, buy the filter. It's like $10, $15. It's inline, screws in. Get the filter when you're using the bulk tanks. The bulk tanks, like your barbecue tanks, are very, very dirty. Whereas for some reason, your 1-pound Coleman propane tanks are not dirty. Just had ice cream. Thanks for making the 8-mag stacked rigs. Grabbed a couple of them. Much appreciated. James F., right on. Do you have them yet? How cold will it get during the winter? We've seen 0. We've seen 10s, 20. I feel like we had more ice and snow this last winter than I've really been out in for any time because we have so many animals now, so I'm out there a lot. I actually bought specific clothing for it this year. I bought some bibs. I bought some Gore-Tex stuff. I bought the whole entire system of whatever this thing is. This Instinct from Bass Pro. Very, very pleased with it. I have just the Gore-Tex shell. I have an insulated Gore-Tex. I have a down insulated Gore-Tex. I've got a lot of layers for it. I've got the pants. I've got the bibs for it. And we bought it all for Amanda and myself. I bought the thing that goes around your mouth, right, and the headbands and all the shit. Because we just thought, you know, what if, and some different, I bought some thin gloves for dexterity, and then I bought the really heavy gloves. Because what if we take the razors out or we take the four-wheelers out for any, you know, length of time? Below zero. They should be here tomorrow. Right on, James, right on. Any idea if you'll be able to do some in Coyote? Would like to grab a couple more. The 8-mag stacked race, you probably won't see much in Coyote, man. Because if I build them in Coyote, right, if I build 12 in Coyote, 4 or 5 will sell. And then the rest of them will hang here for months. If I build them in multicam or multicam black or one of the other colors, woodland, we'll sell them all in 5 minutes. Tacoma ceramic tinted tomorrow, right on. Yeah, I need to have ceramic put on both the trucks. There's a guy up the road here that does a really good job. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.